Yo, what up Facebook and what up you bitches on IG? What's going on, peeps? Welcome to episode 404 of the Daily Swole. My name is Papa Swole.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
I got the cool threads on. If you want your own, you can't have one. You can't have one. I'm kidding. Go to Swolenormousapparel.com. You can't have one. Today is Webinar Wednesday, and I'm super excited about it because tonight, and some of you probably got some notifications from me about this, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, you can hook up with my premium group for my premium webinar series, Fix Your Food. But today is also another food-related Daily Swole. I got my coffee. I'm amped. I'm lit. So everyone come on in. Make sure that if you are on Facebook and you're interested in the Daily Swole Club, make sure that you use the hashtag Daily Swole Club. You like and share the broadcast and you drop an awesome comment with that hashtag. You have to do all three. If not, there will not be a schwinner. And if there's not a schwinner, it's okay. It's okay. We may not, hey, if you guys don't do it, it's cool. It's cool. We won't do the Daily Swole Club anymore. It's all right. It's all right. I don't want to give away free stuff. I don't want to. Why would I? Why would I? I give away enough free stuff, don't I? Dropping knowledge nukes. Giving away knowledge nukes. Just straight fucking info. Info in your face. In your face. Just busting information nuts all over your faces. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 404 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular podcast, live cast, broadcast, swolecast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Today is going to be lit like a tit, and as you know, and some of you on Instagram might not know yet, as you already know on Facebook, that today, for episode 404, we are going to get yoked from our head to our feet, because Papa Swolio always goes balls deep. Boom! Right to the taint today for 404. That's an intro. That's a graphic, violent intro. But that's how I like to do it. That's how I like to do it. That's how I like to set up the show. So welcome. Thanks for joining me live every day at Facebook on 12 noon Eastern Time. Thanks for checking me out also right now on Instagram. Been popping up live a little bit more on Instagram lately. And you can also watch these on YouTube. You can also listen to them as a podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes. So walking the kiddos, walking the dog. If you walk your kids, I don't know. I mean, some people probably walk their kids. You should. Fucking savages. And you can listen to every single one. So if you're mowing the lawn, doing the dishes, making gains at the gym, float some hearts and some thumbs if you listen to the Daily Swole while you're getting your pump on. Float some hearts if you're listening to the Daily Swole while you lift weights. I want to know. Message, even drop a comment, float some hearts and thumbs, and even message me. I want to know if you message me. I want to know if you listen to Papa Swolio when you pump. That might be the most honor right there. That you're taking your time to get your pump on and you're listening to Papa Swolio. I fucking love it. I love it. One thing's for sure, not enough coffee has been consumed. Let's start chugging. All right, Daily Swole Club, check. And also float some hearts and some thumbs if you checked out my latest video, my latest motivational spotlight video on my Facebook page. If you're watching on Facebook, you probably checked it out. If you're on Instagram, make sure you go over to my Facebook page and check it out. It's only about a minute. It's less than a minute. It's like just about a minute, and it's about food, and it's fucking awesome. It's awesome. It's straight and to the point, but talks about why food is garbage and supplements are garbage. Why garbage food? Let's talk about garbage food. And it's kind of funny to even mention it. It's like, why garbage food is garbage. Well, what if it's garbage food? It's garbage. That kind of makes sense, Papa Swolio. But why is your garbage food garbage? Why am I calling your food garbage? It's not just opinion. And I'm not talking about, oh, you're a vegan or you like chicken, I don't like chicken. That's garbage. I'm talking about real shit. I'm talking about real shit. Fast food, candy, chips, processed stuff. And I'm not saying I never eat it. I'm not saying I never eat that stuff. You guys know I eat Sour Patch Kids time and again. You guys know I drink beer. I'm not talking about never, ever, ever. And I'm also, here's the kicker, I'm also not talking about, you know, I have results. I'm happy with where I am. If you are happy with where you are and you can get away with it, quote, get away with it, you can do those things. So if you ask me, hey, Papa Swolio, can I have a beer after a workout? Hey, Papa Swolio, can I have something like that? You can do whatever the fuck you want. Understand that. It's your life. You could do whatever you want. That's the cool thing about all this. You could do anything. You could do it. You could do it. You could have pizza. You could eat pizza every fucking day. You could do that all the time. Like, I don't care. It's up to you. You can do all of that. The question is, are you struggling to get results? Are you struggling to get results, and are you complaining about it? Are you complaining that you're not getting results? Are you complaining that you are not seeing the change you would like to see in your body? If you're complaining and you're eating that stuff, either you have to stop eating and put your fucking hard work where your mouth is, or shut the fuck up and keep eating. You know, so you have to make a choice. Either stop doing that and make the changes to do better, or just do it. Just do it. If you want to eat pizza, you don't have to feel guilty. Like, if you're going to do something, and here's what I want you to do. Stop flogging yourself. And when I say flogging, that means, like, you know, self-mutilation. Like, stop beating yourself up about your decisions. That's the first thing we're going to talk about, you know, today and tonight, is just to stop beating yourself up. Stop assaulting yourself. Stop self-deprecating and just being defeatist in your mind about, you know, about this food. I just saw this pop up. Don Ringham, moderation is the key. Absolutely fucking 100% wrong, Don. And I am not calling you out because you said it. I'm glad that you said it. But moderation is not the key. Moderation is the fucking enemy. And I'll explain that. I love you, dude. I saw that pop up, and I have a lot of caffeine, and I just got amped. So let's get to that next. If you beat yourself up at every decision, it's just you're living in fear. Like, don't be your own parents. You know, don't be like, you ate that, you're a bad boy. Oh my God, I should go sit in the corner. Make the decision, fucking own it, and if you're gonna eat the pizza, then fucking eat the pizza. My bad. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. No one's bad. You brought it up. I appreciate you saying that, actually, because you brought it up. But if you're gonna eat something and make a bad decision, then fucking do it and own it. Own it. We're so, like, afraid, like, we're gonna get in trouble. Someone else is gonna, you know, tell on us, or someone else is gonna see us eat pizza. Like, oh, am I eating some pizza? Oh, my trainer's gonna see me. I'd be like, yeah, I ate some fucking pizza. I'm a grown-ass man. What? Now, if you have a personal trainer, for example, and you eat pizza, you're like, oh, I hope my trainer doesn't see. And then the next day you go, like, for a weigh-in or whatever you do, and you're like, oh, I don't know what's going on. You complain and you blame the trainer. That's fucked up. That's fucked up if you're, like, complaining about weight loss. Like, if you complain about it, if you say, yeah, I ate pizza, I know, then just fucking own it and admit it. Like, no one's gonna hate you. Who fucking cares? It's your life. No one fucking cares. The trainer wants to get paid, and he would like to see you get results because then he knows he's not wasting his time. You kind of want to get results, kind of, because if you did, you wouldn't be eating that, but you kind of do. So, you know, everyone's on the same page. No one got hurt. No one died. So, if you are gonna do something, own it. If you're gonna eat garbage food, then fucking eat it. Be a grown-ass woman, be a grown-ass man, and fucking eat it. And stop acting like you're gonna get scolded. And just enjoy it. If you're not gonna enjoy it, why do it? Why eat like shit and then regret it for a week? You know you're gonna regret it. So either make the decision not to do it, you fucktard, or do it and enjoy and be like, yeah, hey, that was great, it was awesome, I'm gonna work out hard now. You know what's gonna happen. You're gonna feel bloated, you're gonna feel like shit, you're gonna feel flat, you're gonna feel like sick the next day because you ate a lot of fucking literal shit. What do you expect? What do you expect? You touch the hot stove, you're gonna get burned. Every time you touch the fucking hot stove, you're gonna get burned. You're gonna touch it. Ow, it burned my finger. Next week, maybe it won't burn so much this time. Ow, burn the same fucking amount. Let's see how it is next week. Boom, ow, that really fucking hurt. Ooh, the stove is hot again. Maybe it won't burn as much this week. Boom, ow, my hand's burning. Oh my God, yeah, I burned my hand this weekend. Oh my God. That's the same effect. You're burning your fucking hand over and over again. And then you're complaining about your hand being burned, and no one fucking cares. That is the analogy. That's the analogy for being out of shape. That's the analogy for being overweight. That's the analogy for eating like crap and then, struggling to lose weight. You just burn your hand on a stove every fucking week. You're the boy or girl that cried wolf, and no one cares. No one's listening to you. No one's listening to you anymore. No one's listening to you like, oh, I'm struggling to lose weight. Oh, yeah, I ate like crap this weekend. Yeah, you fucking do it all the time, and you always complain about it, and you always talk about it. No one gives a fuck because you just run your mouth and you don't do shit. So you run your mouth, and then you just keep doing the same old shit. The same old shit. Either eat super healthy, work super fucking hard, keep your head down, shut your mouth, do work, or eat crap, do what you want, and own it. And just fucking own it. So it comes down to everything in moderation. It might shift gears a little bit because this has to do with the garbage food. So garbage food, and I'm glad it was a Don that mentioned it because this is where we're going. Moderation for your garbage food. Moderation is now I want you to look at this long and hard. That's what she said. I want you to look at this. Moderation is average. Moderation is average. You're not gonna get amazing results with moderation. Straight up fucking fact. Straight up fucking fact. Moderation is average. If you want to be average, if you want average results, if you want to be okay, if you want to do kind of well, you do moderation. If you want real results, if you want to get to the point, and I'm not saying I'm the biggest person, the strongest person, I do have the nicest fucking beard though, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you want muscles, if you want to get to my level, and like I said, I'm not saying I'm the most fit, the best person in the world, and I'm not focusing as much on my fitness every fucking day as I was for years because I'm doing this all the time. If you want to get to the level where you train like an animal, you have the physique, if you want to get to your fucking goal, like your shining star, moderation's not going to cut it. Because if you don't get obsessed and you don't fucking go 100%, you're not going to get all the results. It's just anyone that's successful in anything, whether it's sports, whether it's music, whether it's business, it's 110%. It's that silly cliche. It's everything. You don't go half-assed. You don't put just the fucking tip in. She's not gonna like it. She wants the whole thing. She's just shy. Or he's just shy. We live in society now that I have to change my verbiage. You guys get the idea. You gotta go all the way in. You gotta go all the way in. It's not good enough. That's exactly what I'm saying, Thomas. That's exactly what I'm saying. You gotta go all the way in. If you want moderation, guess what you're gonna get? You're gonna get moderate results. Can you get a six-pack on moderation? It's so subjective. Like, I don't know what is less effort for you. Your idea of moderation is different than mine. I guarantee your idea of moderation is different than mine. My idea of moderation is like having some Sour Patch Kids maybe like before my workout or right after. That's my idea of moderation. Having a beer at night. Like, that's my idea. I don't go and pig out. Some of your ideas of moderation is to fucking go off the deep end. I would look at that and you would tell me when I'm analyzing your nutrition and we're talking about it, I'd be like, you are fucking off the rails. Had this conversation. This came up. I want to be clear, and I want to talk about what moderation means. And we're going to end with this because tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going into all this in so much detail. I don't want to go too much here because there's a lot more to be done tonight in the webinar. This is what I mean by moderation. You're going to work out. Let's say you work out 5 days a week. You work out Monday through Friday, right? You train. Cool. And a lot of you take off Saturday and Sunday. I had someone message me and tell me that they worked out, they're looking for results, and they're trying to put on muscle, right? Something like that. Try to, put on muscle and, this and the other. Get results. Doesn't fucking matter. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you do? And he's like, well, I'm working out. What's your schedule? What are you doing? It's a general question. Okay, well, help me help you. What are you actually doing? I work out Monday through Friday, and then I take Saturday and Sunday off. Trains Monday through Friday and take Saturday and Sunday off. Now, I don't know about the diet, but let's just assume that the diet's not as great and the training's not as great. You take 2 days off. You guys know what that fucking means? If you take 2, Saturday and Sunday, and you divide it by 7, the total of the week, you get 28%. Why does no one do this fucking math? Are you going to tell me, that might look like moderation. Yeah, I'm training hard, 5 days a week. You're going to tell me that you're going to get results by only putting in effort 70% of the time. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. 2 days out of your week, that's 30% you're taking off. You're not doing work. Now, I'm not saying you have to lift heavy every day, but you better be doing yoga. You better be doing foam rolling. You better be doing some accessory work. You better be prepping your meals and eating. 30% of the time, you're doing absolute dick. What the fuck, man? Do the math. If you do one less day, what is it, 14%? That's still too much. That's still too much. 1 day off. I mean, you need to be doing some kind of active stuff, active rest. It depends on what you're doing. Let's put it that way. If you're training super hard, super heavy, and you're doing heavy resistance training, yeah, a day off from the gym, but you can still foam roll, right? And still eat healthy. I'm not saying just train fucking hard every day, no days off, but you know what I'm saying? Conceptually, if you're trying to lose weight and you're doing more, less volume, more frequency, you have to be on point. You gotta get rid of this mentality that you have a day off. You gotta get rid of the days off mentality. You have to start doing foam rolling. You have to start doing yoga, active rest, doing stuff that's going to help keep you on a schedule. You can't afford 28% off. You can't afford that shit. If you take off 1 day a week, okay. All right. If you take off 1 day, I'll do it again in a different way. You take off 2 days a week. That's 8 days a month. And what's that? Was that 96? Right? 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 12 is 96. 96 days a year. That's over 3 fucking months. You take 2 days off a week, that means you're not doing shit for over 3 months out of the year. For over 3 months, and you're gonna fucking tell me, you're gonna ask me a question, why am I not getting results? Fuck you. You're gonna talk to me about that shit. You're gonna wonder why you're not getting results. You're not getting results because you're not working out for a fucking quarter of the year. That's why. That's why you're not getting results, Schmendrick. Because you're lazy fuck. You're a lazy fuck. And I'm going to tell you something. If you are one of those lazy fucks out there, it's okay. It's okay if you're a lazy fuck. If you own the lazy fuckness. If you own the lazy fuckness, it's okay. Because you own it. And you're like, no, I don't fucking work out. I don't care. I'm happy with where I am. I love my life. I love going home and being with my kids on the weekends and going and coaching the baseball team. And I don't want to work out. I look good. I'm seeing some progress and I'm happy with it. You are on point. You're on point. Good shit. Good shit, my man or my lady. Good shit. If you're happy with where you are, if you're happy with your progress, if you own, grab by the balls and like leave a little slack for the fingers for the taint. If you have your situation by the balls, own it. Do it. Own it. And you're good. You're good. You won. You won. You're on point. You nailed it. If you're happy with it. But if you're one of those fuckosauruses that is going to run around with your stumpy little T-Rex arms and complain and just be like, why am I not getting results? Why am I not getting... Then we got a problem, because you're taking up my ear space and it's annoying. And it's annoying everyone around you. No one likes to hear you talk about it. No one likes to hear you complain about it, because they know, but they don't have the heart to tell you, because they're your friends and they're not gonna be honest with you and slap you across the face and be like, shut the fuck up and stop running your mouth about it and do something. We're in a society where we just complain about stuff and we don't do shit. And it's coming out to being overloaded because you're stressed at work, you're not happy with your job, you're not happy with your life, blah, blah. I need 2 days off to decompress. Oh, I need 2 days off. That's why you hate Mondays, because you create such a drastic difference between what's positive and what's negative in your life. And you take 3 months off a year. Well, I'll tell you what, anyone who's trying to make some fucking serious progress in anything, in business, in life, in relationships, in fitness, they're not taking 3 fucking months off. And that's just the damn truth. Okay? That's just the damn fucking truth. So this topic kind of went a little bit different direction, but tonight is the webinar, so it's all good because we're going into it again and in greater depth. If you are not signed up for my premium webinar series, tonight at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Tonight, 8 p.m. There's a link in the description here. It's in my premium group, going to destroy it. So if you have questions, if you're already in premium or you're joining up today, 8 p.m. Eastern time, so that's about 7.5 hours from now, but you can replay it. But if you catch it live, you can do Q&A and stuff like that. And when you sign up, you actually watch last week's as well, which was Fix Your Fitness. So I'll see you all at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure that if you have questions, write them down, because there'll be periods for Q&A. We'll go over the topic points. We'll go through it systematically, just like we did last week, and answer any questions that you have. We'll talk about it, we'll discuss, and it's just the latest installment of the weekly webinar series. So thank you so much for joining me for episode 400 and motherfucking 4 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Thanks for joining me live every day at 12 noon Eastern time, right here on Facebook. Thanks for watching also today on Instagram, and you can also catch this on YouTube and SoundCloud and iTunes for the podcast. Make sure you follow me on Snapchat and Instagram stories for the latest and the greatest. And if you haven't checked out my latest spotlight video pinned to the top of my Facebook page, The Fitness They Feed You Lies, that video, fire, like it, comment on it, and share the fuck out of it. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 12 noon. Peace, McGeese, deuce, Magoose, Papa Swolio, signing out. Bitch! See you tomorrow.